a couple from LA, 3 from LA actually, so and then an international flavor that we'll talk about throughout the afternoon and evening as well as we try to pronounce some of these names. One of the ones to look for will be Dmitry Radosinovic. He's a 6'5" wing out of Nikšić, Montenegro, and then Nikšić, Montenegro, the Western Reserve Academy there, another player to watch. So 2 from the same school there in Nikšić. You've got Georgi Otostovic.
Sure.
We practiced that before the game too, but that's tried. Otostovic, a junior. So
yeah, they've been busy on their recruiting trips.
Yeah,
there's no doubt
about that.
I'm sure there's been a lot of phone calls and video calls, and they've brought them from all over the world to come to Art Smith today.
That they have. So it's going to be interesting to see what Oberlin throws at the Scots. Not a ton of experience on this roster because Oberlin didn't end up playing at all last season. So their season was completely canceled. The leading returner as far as scoring goes for Oberlin is Wolf Moser, who averaged 8.5 points per game a few years back. Otostovic had 7.6 himself, so Georgie with a pretty good season a couple of years ago as well. Interesting to see where they get the offense from. Obviously, the offense did not click in their opener, scoring 45 points, but the defense obviously did as they got the victory, 45-42.
Yeah, it's tough to get things going after, when it's your first game of the season in general, but when you've had that long of a layover, it's even more extremely hard to get things going.
Right, no doubt, and it'll be a good game to watch here. The Scots won this game in overtime 2 years ago down in Oberlin as they trailed by 6 points with under a minute to go, but Cole Cliver with a 3-point play with 55 seconds to go and then hit a triple with 10 seconds left to send that game into overtime. And then the Scots were able to control things in the extra session, but that's a game that Alma was behind almost all the way before Cliver's heroics in that final minute. Just about ready for the national anthem here. We're going to hope that it gets played this time.
We'll see if we're ready for it.
Struggled a little bit on Tuesday night with the audio on that, but I think the Spirit Squad's probably ready to sing a little bit more quickly
than fine job on Tuesday.
What they would have been otherwise. So we will see if that happens, and once that does happen, we'll take a break and then be back with those starting lineups. What should be a very exciting contest here this afternoon. Both teams lined up along the sidelines. Cheer team, Spirit Squad, Dance Squad along the baselines, and we will take a timeout as we pause for the national anthem. Back after this. And the national anthem in the books, just about ready for basketball here at Art Smith Arena. Alma and Oberlin getting set to tip off second game of the season for both teams. The Scots and the Yeomen both victorious earlier this week. So one of these two teams, Craig, will get off to a nice 2-0 start on the season here. Take a look at some of the starters here. Wolf Moser, the senior, 6'1", out of Quaker Valley High School in Swickley, Pennsylvania. Veteran getting the start for the Yeomen. Brandon Whiteside again for the Scots. He'll be along with Peyton Bush, Cole Cliver, Gabe Bordeaux, and Brandon Rake, I do believe. Here comes Bush, the freshman. I thought Bush played really, really well the other night.
Yeah, I thought so too. He handled the ball really well. And you and I kind of talked after the game that the Scots really need that second guard to step up and handle it under pressure, be able to score the basketball. And I thought he did both those things. We'll see how he comes out this game. Yeah,
no doubt. Asan Snipes Ray, a freshman guard out of Shaker Heights, Ohio, we mentioned earlier. And then Dmitry Radosinovich, as we also mentioned him earlier, the 6'5", 225-pound wing. He's going to be a load. Also, his compatriot, Georgi Otostovich. So both of the players out of the Western Reserve Academy there in Montenegro getting the start, along with Yuki Okumbo, a freshman 5'8" guard out of Crossroads High School in Los Angeles. So, like we said, a lot of different
you're going to have
different
your work
parts of the world
today
on this Oberlin roster, and we'll do the best we can. That's all we can offer. Oberlin out of their huddle. Ryan Clark still has the Scots in their huddle, getting ready for basketball here at the Art Smith Arena. Rake will jump it up for the Scots. Coach Isaiah Cavaco has brought his team back into another huddle, so.
Not quite ready yet.
No, not quite ready. I thought we were good to go, but we are not.
Hey, speaking of good to go, how about that national anthem? They had that thing.
Fantastic. It was ready.
They had that thing double volume to make up for the other night.
They did.
Ready to rock.
I assume it's going to be Otostovich to jump it up here. 6'8". It will be Georgie.
That'll be an interesting battle all night.
Yeah, Rake and Otostovich.
Rake, a little bit more size on him. See if Alma continues to pound it down low like they did the other night against Bluffton. They had the huge size advantage there, though.
They did. Rake controls the tap. Cliver will scoop it to Peyton Bush. Comes across the timeline, works to his right. Hands off to Whiteside. Rake up the top. Goes to Bordeaux. Bordeaux tries to go inside for Rake, and it's just going to be straight up turned over, I guess. Rake was tied up down there by Otostovich.
Don't know how that could be off Alma.
No, I don't know either. Okumbao with it.
Thrown out of bounds, but I don't think it was.
Yuki Okumbao hands it off to Moser. Moser gets it to Otostovich. Back to Moser. Moser goes right wing. Now they go inside to Radosinovich. Shots up, no good, but it's going to be poked away from Cliver from behind. And Okumbo got it, but out of bounds. Scots basketball. Comes Bush to Bordeaux. Left wing for Cliver. Up top right. Swing it around. Right wing to Whiteside. Looks inside. Goes Bush straight on three. That's off to the left. No good and out of bounds.
Got the look they wanted. Just, I don't really know. He didn't rush the shot. He took a nice, confident shot.
Just didn't work out that time. Wolf Moser, the senior guard, controls things for Oberlin. Working to Otostovich. Back to Moser for three from the left wing, and he fills it up. Wolf Moser with the first three.
With the hand in his face, even.
Bush back the other way, hands to Cliver. He's going to take an open three from the right wing. Off the front iron, no. Rebound comes to Snipes Ray. Moser quick thought about a spot up three from about 26 feet. He decided not to take it. Otostovic, they get it to Radinovic. He fires up a three, no good. Radosinovic, excuse me. And Cliver with it for the Scots. Goes inside for Rake. Cross court Bordeaux. Extra pass into the corner for Bush. Passes it up. Goes around Whiteside. He's going to take a long three. Back iron, no. Rake taps the rebound out, but it's going to come to Okumbo. Okumbo all the way in. Goes up, under, and good. Timeout, Scots. Oberlin leads this one 5-0. We'll take it with them back after this. Five 5-0 Oberlin here in the early going. 17:58 still to go in the first half. The Yeomen have a couple of buckets and have played really nice defense so far, although the Scots have had a couple open looks at three. Cliver with it. He's going to drive in, kick out, Rake to Whiteside over on the right wing. Goes inside to Rake. Brandon backs his way down, turns, looks in, and puts it up and scores, and that's just a strong move by Brandon Rake against Otostovic.
Yeah, Brandon coming off what I think was maybe one of his best games as a Scot the other night.
Yeah, definitely.
Looking to build off of that today.
Radosinovic. Otostovic, he's going to put up a three from straight away, and he's going to bury it.
Well, all right, he can
Georgi
do that, huh?
Otostovic with a triple.
It's always nice to have on your team. Got the size to go down low, but can also hit it from up top.
Yeah, that was pretty. Bush with it, with the Scots trailing 8-2. Going to go off a Rake screen. Rake rolls to the bucket. Standing in, trying to take a charge was Moser. It's going to go to Cliver instead. No good. Bordeaux, the rebound, has his shot swatted away by Radosinovic. Ball will stay with the Scots.
Yeah, I thought that was a good no call down low on the what they tried to get a charge call. He turned and hit sideways there.
Yeah.
It's a good no call.
I thought so too. Into Whiteside. Dribbling around. Gets to the free throw line. Bordeaux back up top to Whiteside. Whiteside's going to go inside. Extra pass out. Bush corner three. Got it. Peyton Bush with a triple.
That's a great quick pass there by Rake and a good confident shot by Bush. Easy to miss that one after your last attempt from the top, but buries it from deep in the corner.
Looked really good there. Otostovic to Radosinovic. Radosinovic is going to drive in on Rake, put up a running hook shot, and good. Dmitry Radosinovic with his first two. Bordeaux back the other way. He's going to try a similar move, kick it out to Whiteside. Whiteside gets down the lane, puts up a scoop and score. Nice play by Brandon Whiteside. It's 10-7 Oberlin. Moser with it now. For the Yeomen, they'll slow things down with Radosinovic. They get it back to Radosinovic again. A three by Moser on the way. Front iron, no. Rebound to Rake. Back comes Cliver. He's going to kick it out. Bordeaux open for three to tie it, and that catches nothing but air from Gabe Bordeaux.
That's one of those I think he's maybe shocked at how open he was.
Yeah, I think so.
After just playing tough defense on the other end, your legs are tired. He'll get a quick blow along with Bush.
It's going to bring in Landon Moore-Pierce along with Isaiah Williamson. Into the ball game is Henry Leiber for Oberlin. He's going to get it up top to Knowles. Knowles into the corner for Aiden Oliver. Back to Knowles. Here's Radosinovic. Knowles, 5 on the shot clock. Going to need to make something happen against Whiteside. Whiteside picks his pocket. Brandon having a little trouble controlling the ball. He does get it to Williamson, though. Moore to Cliver. Inside Rake, he's got a mismatch right now with Oliver on him. Going to kick it out Whiteside, extra pass. Williamson for three, got it.
That's a great extra pass there from Whiteside.
Tied at 10 here. Moser with it to Radosinovic. Up top, Oliver. Back to Knowles. They go to Leiber. Radosinovic, he's going to put up another three. Back iron, no. Whiteside the rebound. Whiteside wants to push the tempo a little bit here. He goes off a screen from Rake and scores.
Holy moly, that was wide open.
Yeah, it may have been a foul, I'm not sure, but it was uncalled. Leiber with it to Radosinovic. Back here at the Art Smith Arena, 13-12. Oberlin on top of the Alma Scots here early on. And Dmitry Radosinovic with 5 to lead the way so far, but 3 triples for Oberlin. Radosinovic with 1, Otostovic with 1, and Moser with 1. So Oberlin getting it done from the outside thus far. Williamson will go into Landon Moore Pierce. He'll cross the timeline with the basketball. Goes to Williamson. Williamson kind of across the lane to Cliver. He's going to go into the corner. Williamson going to take a drive, and Otostovic just laid a shoulder into him. Knew he was beat. Took probably a smart foul, just the first foul of the game on either team.
Yeah, I wasn't sure that foul was going to get called there. It wasn't an instant whistle blow, but
Yuki Okumbo back into the game.
One of those that everybody in the gym saw it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was obvious. Moore Pierce triggers it into Williamson, who hands it back to Moore. He's going to take a mid-range jumper from the elbow, in and out, no good. Nice rebound by Andrew Gannon, who's into the ball game now. Okumbo with it. To Knowles. Knowles almost has his pocket picked by King. And a wild shot put up in the lane by Otostovic, and he drills it.
Really nice move there. He just got the ball stuck on his hip as he spun, but still able to knock the shot down. Really quick move back across the lane.
King with it to Cliver. Cliver driving, going to take a little fall away, contested jumper, no good. Ball's going to be deflected off of King out of bounds. I was a little bit surprised when I looked up and saw Alex King out there, because he's been playing football all season thus far, and the Scots are in action on the gridiron today as well, trailing against Albion, but King is here on the basketball floor.
Basketball season waits, I guess.
I guess so. Okumbo with it. Goes to Gannon, back to Okumbo. Otostovic for 3 again, and he's got another one. Georgi Otostovic with a 18-12 Oberlin.
And he's confident shooting.
Yes, he is.
You can tell that.
Here's a 3 ball on the way from Diamond. No. King gets the rebound, though. And Okumbo is going to take it away. Battle for it on the floor. Still battling for it. It's going to come to Okumbo. Okumbo outside. Long 3 by Knowles. Oh, boy. Drew nothing but air. I think that one must have slipped out of his hand.
Yeah, I don't know if he tried to rush that a little too much or what happened. The last few 3 attempts from them have looked really good, but that one just off the mark.
Bush and Rake come back for the Scots. Moore Pierce with it to Williamson. Moore Pierce Going to go inside to Rake through a triple team, and they're going to wave off the basket and say he was fouled on the floor. That's rough. Brandon Rake made a brilliant move in there.
Yeah, that was a strong finish to the hoop. 3 guys hanging off of him.
Bush will trigger it in from under his own basket. To more Pierce. Williamson with it. He's going to drive in, has it picked away, and Okumbo is really causing some trouble for the Scots right now. Yuki Okumbo gets it inside. Otos Tavic gets it right back at that left elbow outside for Otley. Otos Tavic thought about a 3, decided not to take it. Back to Otley. Okumbo. Long 3 on the way from Moser. Front iron, no. Bush will grab the rebound and control things himself. Here comes Peyton Bush. Goes to Moore Pierce. They rip it inside to Rake. Little right-handed jumper, no. And Otos Tavic the rebound. Okumbo with it. Hands off to Otley. Moser. Otos Tavic to Gannon. Gannon's going to trigger up a 3, and he hits one.
Goodness.
Andrew Gannon with a 3. 21-12 Oberlin. It's raining threes from the Yeomen.
They searched the world, but they found some shooters.
Yes, they did.
Sure.
And Okumbo almost with another steal. Rake corrals it. More Pierce, pump fake, drives in, throws a pass down at Rake's feet. Rake's able to get it. Gets it into the lane for Diamond for a little jumper and good. Not where Nate's used to shooting it from. But
not at all, and you can kind of tell when he caught that thing, he was surprised at where he was, but able to step up and knock it down. Big basket for Alma.
Yes, it was. A really big bucket. Makes it 21-14 Oberlin. Okumbo with it. Otos Tavic to Okumbo. 3 ball on the way from Moser. No good. Rebound ripped away by Williamson. Here's Diamond with it. Pass back. Moore Pierce for 3. Front iron. No, that one looked pretty good.
I say Moore Pierce has got a really nice shot. Those
are
going to drop for him at some point here.
Moser with it. With Moore Pierce on him. Crosses over. Calls out a play. Goes to Otos Tavic. Otos Tavic back to Moser. 12 on the clock. Extra pass. Okumbo with it. Short. And it's going to go out of bounds off of Otos Tavic. 21-14, 9:28 to go first quarter. Number of subs into the game for the Scots. Xavier Bargesser gets in there. Whiteside comes back and Cliver comes back. We didn't see Bargesser in the game on Tuesday night, but Xavier's in there now. And Peyton Bush will control it to Cliver. Rake trying to post up on Radosinovic. And Radosinovic and Rake going to battle down there. And Radosinovic is going to pick up a foul.
Yeah, one thing about this Oberlin team, and they are scrappy. They are fighting since the beginning of this game on both ends of the floor. Let's see if they pick up any more of those fouls, but they're working down low, that's for sure.
That they are. Bush gets it into Whiteside. Whiteside goes to Cliver. Cliver double teamed out there. Goes outside. Bargesser to Bush. Again trying to post up his Rake, and he just gets thrown down by Radosinovic. No call. Radosinovic back the other way. No look pass. Okumbo. And Okumbo is going to be fouled. He'll shoot 2. Not sure how Radosinovic wasn't called for a foul down at the other end.
I don't know. I didn't see his arms, but to me it looked like he just pulled the chair out from underneath of him, and Rake went down. Big tree fall hard, as they say.
Yes, that's true.
Very hard.
Yuki Okumbo hits the first. He's got 3 points. 22-14 Oberlin here. The thing I'm most impressed with, Craig, is that Oberlin defense.
Yeah, they're, like I said, they're scrappy. They're in your face. They're going to be pests all night. Got to take care of that ball, like I talked about with Bush earlier in the game.
Okumbo missed the second. Scots get it into the corner for Bush. Cliver He's going to drive in, uses that offhand to make some space, goes with a fall away jumper up off the glass. No. Radosinovic with the rebound. Goes to Okumbo. Swing it around, Otley. Radosinovic. Oh, a nice backdoor pass. Radosinovic to Knowles for the 2. Whiteside back, his team trailing by 10 now. And an offensive foul is going to be called on Rake. He's getting a little bit frustrated down there. Radosinovic is really playing him physically.
Well, like we just talked about, Oberlin's defense, they are pestering Alma on and off of the ball. If I'm Alma, I've got to just slow things down right now. They look to be in a hurry, and there's a difference between being quick and being crisp and being in a hurry. And right now they just look like they're running around, don't want the ball, really.
Henry Leiber controls for Oberlin. Goes to Radosinovic. Up top, Oliver to Knowles. Radosinovic. He's got Bargesser on him. Dribbles into the lane. Tries another off-balance hook shot. That one's wildly no good, and Cliver comes away with it for Alma. Cliver going to work off a screen from Rake. Get into the lane. Kicks it out. Bush, who passed up a wide-open 3 to Whiteside. Whiteside drives down, puts it up, and scores again. Brandon Whiteside 3 times getting to the basket in this first half. He's got 6.
Yeah, he's attacking aggressively right now, looking to score the basketball, and that's what Alma needs.
Radosinovic with it, calling out some signals, and Peyton Bush puts a hand in, and it gets away from Leiber out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover. Scott's basketball. Bush with it for Alma. Bargesser to Cliver. Rake up top. Being hounded down there. Still being hounded and eventually fouled by Leiber. That's a 5'11" Henry Leiber up top on Brandon Rake. Here comes Bordeaux back into the game. Bargesser sits down. Whiteside to inbounds from in front of the Oberlin bench. Bush works to the right side, goes inside for Rake. Rake working, puts it up. No, good defense from Oliver.
Yeah, they got the matchup they wanted there. Brandon's just got to finish that one. He'll get it next time.
Leiber fires it out to Knowles. Knowles, Radosinovic gets a pass inside. Shot swallowed up by Peyton Bush. Leiber couldn't get it over Bush. Here's Whiteside attacking the basket again. Goes to the right hand, this time high glass, no. Oliver the rebound. Radosinovic. He's going to just stop and pop a 3 and drill it.
Holy smokes.
Dmitry Radosinovic with 8. Timeout called by Oberlin. We will be back right after this. (27-16) Oberlin on top of Alma. Countrymen Dmitry Radosinovic and Georgi Otostovic each with 8 points on 2 triples and a 2-point basket. Those two have been fantastic. The 2 out of Nikšić, Montenegro.
Yeah, they definitely have made this team go so far in this game.
Whiteside to Rake up top. Bordeaux with it. Bordeaux to Cliver. Cliver's got Snipes Ray right out on him. Kick it out. Wing 3 for Bush, no good. Rebound Oliver again. Oliver doing a great job on the glass. Okumbo with it now. Up top, Snipes Ray. Swinging it around left side, back up top for Moser. Moser to Okumbo, quickly to Otostovic. Looking inside, decides to go to Okumbo instead, and he uses that great speed and gets to the rack. Yuki Okumbo with 5.
Yeah, he's quick on both the
well,
offense
5'8",
and defensive
145. You better be quick to play at
is
the college level.
Explosive.
Bush with it now. Cross court, Whiteside, extra pass, Bordeaux. Bordeaux tries to drive in, couldn't do it. He'll pull it back out with 15 on the shot clock. Whiteside now. Overplayed by Otostovic, but then Whiteside tries to stop, and he dribbles it off his foot out of bounds.
Yeah, almost going to have to develop that mid-range offense today because Oberlin is really sagging defenders in to plug up that lane and take Rake away. They've tried it early in this game, and Rake still had his way. Now they're sending more help, it seems like, by the possession. So almost going to have to start hitting some jumpers.
Well, here is Oliver with it. Otostovic, he's going to try a 3 from straight away, gets knocked down, probably a flop. Didn't even draw any rim, though. And this time Rake is just wrapped up by Oliver from behind. They won't give him the continuation on this one, I wouldn't think.
I mean, I think that's all he could do in that situation defensively. He's very well overmatched. That's the matchup Alma's been trying to get, swinging it around and trying to get him caught in transition.
It's the first out of Otostovic, or excuse me, Oliver. Get it into Cliver. Goes off a Rake screen. He's going to take a free throw line jumper and hit it. First 2 for Cole Cliver.
There's the jumper game I was just talking about.
The Scots could use to get that going, no doubt.
Had a couple go in and out. That one, no doubt on that.
Oberlin back with it here. This is Snipes Ray to Otostovic. Otostovic to Oliver. Otostovic. Moser's going to take a long contested 3. No. Cliver the rebound, and guess who gets a hand on it to poke it out? It's Okumbo again.
Yeah, he's there every time.
He is.
Catch that thing, keep it high, keep it away from him because he is looking to swipe every single rebound.
Ball does go out of bounds off of Okumbo. Scots trailing by 11 here. More Pierce controls things for Alma. To Bordeaux around the free throw line. Hands to Cliver. Nothing there. Whiteside with it. Whiteside traveled with it and didn't get called, so that's fortunate. Bordeaux with it, and he's going to shoot a pair. Whiteside changed pivot feet before he passed the basketball, and somehow it wasn't seen.
Really good play there by Bordeaux to get the defender on his hip and spin back to get the shot off.
Bordeaux will shoot a pair.
Not really sure Knowles was arguing the foul. I don't really know how you could argue it, but
first one short for Gabe Bordeaux.
What did Alma shoot from the line the other night? Do you have that stat on you?
I don't have that right off the top of my head. Bordeaux was 8 of 9 from the foul line a year ago. Misses 2 here. Moser with it. His team up by 11. In the corner, Okumbo. Inside for Knowles, working on Cliver. Still working, probably traveled with it. Threw up a hook shot that didn't hit anything.
He was all over on that one.
That was 2 guards working down on the low block.
Yeah,
and
not
it
a
looked
spot
like
you're used to.
Yeah.
Almost got to just start feeding that into Brandon
Whiteside
Ray.
with it. Yeah, Okumbo's trying to double him, but then that leaves Whiteside at times as well.
Yep.
Here's Cliver, another mid-range jumper, hits another one. Whistle. And some blood on the back of Rake.
I believe it. He's been getting manhandled down there.
I'm not surprised that he's bloodied.
But that's what I was saying. Almost, eventually they're going to have to just start forcing it into him because he's got the strength advantage down low. I think he's moving people around. I think you just got to give it to him here a couple times and trust that he's going to go to work, get you some buckets down in the paint.
Scots want Rake to come back in the game, but he's being
sewn back
really
up,
worked on down there by the training staff. So I think they're going to have to sub eventually.
Let's see how they let this play out.
Well, they're giving him quite a bit of time.
Getting a bandage on and
Rake says I'm good.
Sent a sub for him, and he came running out of the locker room area there, ready to go.
Okumbo with it. Goes to Knowles. Hands off. It's back to Knowles. Okumbo. 3 ball on the way from Moser. No. Cliver's going to run the rebound down in front of the Alma bench.
Good hustle there to get that board.
Scots have gotten this to within 9. They've trailed by as many as 13. Bordeaux with it to Whiteside. Moser sagging way off on him. Picks up his dribble throw. He's going to just take a mid-range jumper. No good. Rake the rebound. Wrestles it away. Wrestles it up. And it's going to be a travel. Oh, jump ball.
I'm telling you.
Possession arrow will favor
He's a grown
Oberlin.
man down there.
Yes, he is.
He's going to go to work and get that ball. This doesn't
I
feel.
thought a jump ball was going to be called
I don't know.
initially, but then it was finally called.
Let it play out there. But I was going to say, this doesn't feel like a 9-point game. It's been back and forth. Oberlin's just hit a few of those threes that kind of stretched this thing out. They went on a little bit of a run early in the game, but for the most part, it's pretty balanced.
Otos Tavic, I thought was going to take a mid-range jumper, but he passed it instead. Gets it to Moser. Moser had it tapped. 5 on the shot clock for Wolf Moser. Working on Bordeaux. Great defense by Bordeaux. Again, he steals it away. Moser gets a piece of it, and it's going to be off of Moser out of bounds. That's a shot clock violation is what was actually called at the end of the day. Huge win for Michigan football down in Happy Valley. That one just wrapping up, 21-17. Eric All with a big late touchdown there. More Pierce with it for the Scots, who have work to do here in Alma. Dribbles to his right to Cliver. Cliver triple teamed. Somebody's got to be open. It's Bordeaux. He's going to drive in. He just tucks it away like a running back. Lays it up and good. Gabe Bordeaux with his first 2.
Good finish, and he's fired up.
Yes, he is. Yeah, I think the physicality of the Yeomen have gotten the Scots fired up a bit here. But going in is Okumbo. He gets blocked. Bordeaux grabs it away. Here comes Cliver the other way. Cliver, kick out, Whiteside. He's going to drive in, get it back to Cliver. Open for 3. In and out. No. Rake taps the rebound, but Otos Tavic has got it now.
Almost got to tie that thing up.
The Scots are starting to take the physicality to Oberlin now with 1 minute to go exactly in this first half. Scots trailing by 7. Radosinovic to Otos Tavic. Back, Radosinovic. They go into the corner. This is Moser, extra pass out. Knowles for 3, that one's no good. Otos Tavic came flying in, missed the ball completely, and the Scots are going to call a timeout here with 40.7 seconds to go in the half. We'll take it with them back after this. (29-22), Oberlin leading the Alma College Scots here with 40.7 seconds to go in the first half. Scots clawing their way back into this, though, trailed by 13 at one point.
Yeah, when Alma decides to play physical, they're a completely different team.
Yes, that they are.
They can hang with a lot of teams when they decide to to turn it on.
More Pierce going to face a 2-3 zone. 2-3 trapping zone, I think. More Pierce gets it. Cliver, Whiteside with it. Whiteside tried to drive in. 15 on the shot clock, 25 on the game. Cliver will reset. Wants a screen from Rake. Goes off of it. Rake comes in. Whiteside out. Right wing three. Got it. Brandon Whiteside.
Big shot.
He's got 9. Scott's within 4. 12 seconds to go here. This is Okumbo with 7 seconds left. Okumbo wants ISO. He's going to go all the way to the rack. Lay it up. No good.
Get the shot.
Cliver gets off one from over 3/4 court. And he nails it. Cole Cliver from well beyond half court at the buzzer. It'll count, and the Scots will trail by just 1 as they go to the break. Nobody picked up Cliver. He got a chance to line it up, and he nailed it off the backboard. What a finish to the half. We will be back after this for the Pizza One halftime report. 29-28 Oberlin at half. This is going to be an exciting second half. Welcome back to Art Smith Arena and the Pizza One halftime report. 29-28 Oberlin on top at the break, but a flurry for the Scots at the end of the first half to get back into it. They trailed this thing by 13, but in the last 15 seconds of the half, Brandon Whiteside with a 3 from the right wing. Oberlin came down. Yuki Okumbo had a shot blocked by Bordeaux. I believe Bordeaux got a piece of it. Cliver grabbed the rebound and from just about three-quarters court heaved up a long one and off the backboard and good as the buzzer sounded. So 6 quick points for the Scots. They trail by just 1 here at halftime. Should be a great second half.
Yeah, Cliver in that first half had a few mid-range jumpers that went in and out, but he just needed to back up a little bit, I think, because
apparently
that three-quarter court shot that he had banged around the rim and was able to drop.
Yeah, it was good all the way. Take a look at some of those first half stats. Scots shooting 41.4% from the floor, 33% from three-point land on 4 of 12 from 3. 40.7% for the Yeomen, 35% from 3. They've hit 6 of 17. Scots out rebounding Oberlin 18-12 in that first half, despite Oberlin trying to be very aggressive down there. Taking a look at the scoring, Brandon Whiteside leads the way for the Scots. He's got 9. Cliver with 7 points to go along with 4 rebounds. 3 points, 3 boards for Peyton Bush. 3 points for Isaiah Williamson. Nate Diamond with 2. Gabe Bordeaux was really good in that first half. 2 points, 5 rebounds. Brandon Rake, 2 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. So a nice half for him as well. Over on the Oberlin side of things, they're led by Dmitry Radosinovic. He's got 8. His countryman, Georgi Otostavich, also has 8 points. Yuki Okumbo has 5 for the Yeomen. Wolf Moser with 3. Andrew Gannon with 3. Darian Knowles with 2 to round out the scoring. Otostavich has 3 boards to lead the way. 2 rebounds apiece for Radosinovic, along with Gannon, Oliver, and Snipes Ray. So they're kind of distributing things quite well. Just no major rebounding presence for them so far.
Yeah, and they didn't really crash the boards all that hard.
Yeah, they were just trying to be physical underneath more than anything.
Yeah, I mean, really, the only one crashing consistently was Okumbo, and
right,
he's their smallest player.
He is. There's no doubt. He's 5'8". Alma football team wrapping up their season down at Albion today, taking on the Britons. The Scots have fallen in that one, 34-7. Albion takes the victory. So Jason Couch's Alma College Scots team finishes up the season 5-5. Strong start early and then ran into a real tough schedule late in that one. Alma College women's basketball team will be in action again today. They have dropped a couple of close ones so far in the regular season, losing to Oberlin on Tuesday, 72-65, and then lost to DePauw down at Wilmington College in Ohio, 72-66 yesterday. They'll take on Wilmington College here at 4 o'clock, so that game tipping off very, very soon. But, of course, the Scots got the big exhibition win back on October 31st when they beat Division II Lake Superior State up in Sault Ste. Marie, 79-70. Sammy Stormont's team expected to be pretty strong this year. Picked to finish 5th in the MIAA, but we're kind of right there with the 4th and 3rd place teams as well. So they're going to be a lot of fun to watch. We will have their game a week from Monday, I believe. Yep, Monday the 22nd, as they're going to take on Capital University right here at Art Smith Arena with a 5:30 tip-off on that one. So an oddly timed game, but a game against Capital here at home, and that is the only non-conference home game for the Scots women before league season tips off on December 4th.
Yeah, that's a little strange, but I guess that's just the way the schedule shook down. But the women's team should be really, really fun to watch this year. We did just about every game of theirs last year, and just a really, really fun squad. Sammy Stormont doing a great job. Gunnar Trefil got those girls playing hard.
They do.
You and I were just talking Morgan Hanchik coming back from the ACL surgery. They're still trying to get some of those pieces in place, but they could scare some teams this year.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Obviously, Hope will be the team to beat in the MIAA is they haven't lost a game in the last 2 years, but have still never gotten a chance to play for a national championship either.
Yeah, you know, we did that game last year here, and Alma played them very tough in the first half.
Yeah.
Before Hope just, you know, inserted
Too
their
good.
will,
Too
I
much
guess.
depth.
And yeah, just too much. Not enough for Alma to answer with, and had some foul trouble late in that game, if I remember right.
Yeah,
had some of their starters have to go to the bench.
Well, that'll do it for the Pizza One halftime report. 29-28, Oberlin on top of Alma. Back for the second half after this from Pizza One. Just about ready for second half basketball here. Oberlin and Alma. The Yeomen leading the Scots 29-28 here at halftime. Starters for the Scots, it's Cliver, Whiteside, Rake, Bush, and Bordeaux. Snipes, Ray, Moser, Radisanovic, Otostovic, and Okumbo. So the starters also for the Yeomen. Hard to find Okumbo out there sometimes. He's so fast and he blends in with everybody.
Quick.
Okumbo playing some tight defense already here. Almost got the steal right there, and he still might. Scots get it back, though, with 13 on the shot clock. Bush tries to drive in. He's double teamed, has a pass tipped, but goes out of bounds off of Radisanovic. And Okumbo's everywhere out there right now.
Yeah, I don't really have a match for him. He's, like I've said 100 times, just quick.
Yeah, he's fast. Good nose for the basketball, too. Right now, Bush is going to go by him, though. Lays it up, no good. Otostovic with a rebound.
Good strong rebound, kept it high.
Here's Okumbo. Cliver on him. Snipes Ray, goes inside. Radisanovic. Radisanovic spins in, and he's going to be fouled by Bordeaux. Nice move to the basket by Dmitry Radusanovic. 6'5", 225-pound sophomore is Radusanovic. Like we said, out of Western Reserve Academy in Nikšić, Montenegro. First foul shot up and good. Line drive.
I was going to say, not much arc on that
No.
one. Just straight to the point.
Bends the knees, puts the second one up, in and out, no. So Radisanovic splits the pair. Oberlin by 2. Whiteside with it for Alma, goes inside Rake. He's got Otostovic on him, and a blocked shot from behind by Snipes Ray. What a nice play. Moser just going to take a spot up 3. That's not the greatest look ever.
Not a great possession there, no.
Whiteside comes back the other way. He's going to take a spot up 3. Not the greatest look either, and it's going to be a 2, but it's going to go in. So, you know, when it goes in, it's a good look.
Yeah, but that was a little bit, he was a little more open.
He was. Scots have tied the score at 30 here.
Got it in and out rather than just a dribble down and pull up.
Okumbo with it. Snipes Ray. Back to Otostovic. Okumbo now. Works off a screen. Moser going to try another 3. No good. And Rake will grab the rebound up high. Gives it off to Bush. Scots with a chance to take the lead. Bush, hesitation, now goes by. Radisanovic was there. Whiteside thought about a 3. Now he's going to step back, going to take the 3 long. And Bordeaux comes in. Nobody blocked out. Gabe Bordeaux fires a pass down. Now they get it to Rake. He's going to go in with a little hook shot. No. Braden's got to make that one.
Yeah, I was just going to say, they are giving him all the room in the world today. He's knocked down a few. Got to knock that one down.
Okumbo, oh, great pass by Okumbo into Moser, cutting to the basket.
Yeah, Peyton Bush just kind of lost in transition there as his man cut down the lane. Led to the wide open layup.
Bordeaux to Whiteside. Whiteside feeling it. He's going to try a three and bury it.
If you're not going to get a hand up, he's going to keep shooting them, and now, more times than not, they're going to go in.
The Scots do lead 33-32, 14 for Whiteside. Otostovic with it. Radosinovic had his shot blocked by Bordeaux for three. Here comes Whiteside. Bordeaux thought about a three. He's going to drive in. Get it to Rake. Kick out Whiteside to Cliver with 20 on the shot clock still. Bordeaux with it. Whiteside thought about a three. Decided not to take it. Back to Bordeaux. Into the corner for Bush. 10 on the shot clock. Bush driving in. Gets a little free throw line jumper. No. Rebound fought for. Radosinovic has got it. Bordeaux tries to poke it away. Radosinovic rifles the pass to Otostovic, who has to run it down into the corner, and they'll reset from there with Wolf Moser. Give it off to Okumbo. Okumbo with 10 on the shot clock will go to work. Moser goes by Bordeaux. Back out. Okumbo, mid-range jumper. There's nobody anywhere around him.
No,
he's so fast that he's just lost everybody.
Well, and he's so fast, he just about turned that thing over when he pulled up to shoot it. He about lost the handle of it.
Okumbo gives Oberlin the lead back, 34-33. Rake with it up top. Goes to Bush. Bush back, Whiteside open. Whiteside for three, back iron, no. Rake, great position, but tapped out. Whiteside gets it, though, to Rake. Rake with a long jumper, front iron, no. And a rebound by Otostovic.
I think the Scots talked about rebounding at halftime because they obviously were dominating that in the first half, but it looks like they're just looking to crash the boards hard every time.
I think you're right. Here is Okumbo outside. Otostovic going to take that one every time, and he's going to bury it more often than not. Pats the chest.
It's a good
Oberlin
run
by 4.
Good run out by Whiteside, just a little too late.
Okumbo trying to draw the offensive foul, but he knows that one's on him. He puts the hand in the air. He's going to sit down, and Okumbo with a great 4.5 minutes of basketball there. A whole bunch of subs for both teams on. We'll try to sort them out here. I see Diamond, Williamson, King, Moore, Pierce all out there now for the Scots. Looks like Knowles is out there along with Leiber and a couple of others. Oliver's in the game again. Cliver with it for Alma. Williamson, he's going to try a three. Isaiah just short. And Leiber will come out of there with it. Leiber into the left side and a foul away from the ball on Williamson. Trying to D up on Radosinovic. Foul is Williamson's first. And inbounding from under the basket will be Radosinovic. They go to Leiber. Leiber to Moser. Moser goes by, gets into the paint, has his shot blocked by Williamson. And it's stolen from behind by Radosinovic. He's going to go in and lay it in with a left hand. Beautiful play by Dmitry Radosinovic. He's got 11.
Yeah, he's a nice player. Done some really nice things today.
Moore Pierce with it with the Scots, now trailing by 6 all of a sudden. Diamond thought about a three, didn't take it. Cliver with it. Picked up by Knowles, just goes right by, goes with the right hand, no. Rebound comes to King. King gonna kick it out for Cliver. Extra pass, another extra pass. Swinging into the corner for Diamond. Drives in up top, Cliver for a long three. Front iron, no. And Oberlin holds. Leiber with it. Up top, Radosinovic. Moser with a quick trigger three. That one's no good. Cliver comes away after the rebound from Williamson. Cliver hands to Williamson, gives him a little screen. Williamson drives across free throw line, gets into the lane, puts it up, no. And a nice rebound on the weak side from Diamond, who just lays it in. 4 for Diamond. All in the paint, 39-35 in favor of Oberlin. Leiber with it. Radosinovic out on the left wing in front of his own bench. Tries to go inside for Moser. More Pierce causing problems there. Moser thought about a long three, didn't take it. Now gets it inside to Oliver. He's going to try to back down Williamson. Backs down some more. Counted and the foul. Aiden Oliver, I thought he probably got away with a travel there.
Well, he went from one side of the lane to the other.
Yes, he did.
I can tell you that much. But nonetheless, he finished that through the contact.
He did. Finished strong.
To get the and one, head to the line. So good on him.
Otostovic back in there, along with Gannon. And Aiden Oliver will look to make it a three-point play and give his team a 7-point lead. In and out and back in again for Aiden Oliver. Scott's with it now with Moore Pierce. Fall away jumper from Moore Pierce, no good. Rebound to Oliver, stolen away, Bordeaux. Bordeaux going to try to get to the rack, tries to hand it to Rake. It goes off his hands, comes to Moore Pierce for three, and he's got it.
I'll tell you what, Bordeaux is having a really nice game
is.
On those extra hustle plays.
Yes, he is.
That's
Scott's,
the third or fourth time he's done that.
Oh, yeah. Scott's back within 4. 12:50 to go in the game. This is Okumbo, who's right back in there. Knowles with it. Goes off an Oliver screen, puts up a three, and he buries it. Darian Knowles. He's got 5, and right back up to a 7-point lead for Oberlin. Bordeaux with it out on the right wing, calling out a play. Goes cross court, Cliver open for 3. No good, rebound comes off to Gannon. Okumbo with it. Right in front of his coach. To Knowles. They're going to work the shot clock a bit here, up by 7. Knowles drives in, goes past Rake, puts it up, no, but Brandon commits the foul. Knowles went right past Rake that time. And Darian Knowles will have a chance to shoot 2, the 6' 3" senior out of St. Edward High School in Amherst, Ohio. (45-38). Make it 46, as that one was perfect from Knowles. Looks to be a pretty stout foul shooter, does Darian Knowles.
Yeah, he's off to a much better start here in the second half, too. He had a few plays in the first half where he just kind of discombobulated.
Yes, he did. You're right.
Off to a little bit better start here in the second.
Bush will check back in. Cliver sits down. Oberlin has extended that lead back out to 9. It's been as high as 13, but Alma from that 13-point spot ended up taking the lead by 1. Bordeaux with it. To Diamond. Diamond's going to drive in, kick out. Bordeaux goes inside for Rake. Rake almost falls down, goes back out. Bordeaux open for 3, front iron, no. Follows
and
the shot, gets his own rebound. Bordeaux goes to Bush. Bush is cut off by Otostovic, so they'll reset with Moore Pierce. 10 on the shot clock. Moore Pierce going to go to Bordeaux, and Bordeaux buries it.
He's just outworking everybody on the floor right now.
Yes, he
is. That's all it
is.
comes down to.
No doubt about that. 47-40 Oberlin. They get it to Knowles, a cutting Knowles, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Bordeaux. Actually, they may get Bush. They are going to get Peyton Bush.
Pushing him from behind there? Or
grabbed him on the wrist on the way by.
All right.
Radosinovic will trigger it in from under his own basket. Goes up top for Gannon. Radosinovic pump fakes a 3, drives in, tries to go around Bordeaux, and Bordeaux just stands there like a wall. And the ball goes to nobody in particular. Diamond with it. Whistle. And a foul is going to be called on Aiden Oliver away from the ball. Diamond sits down. Away jumper, front iron, no. And Radosinovic with the rebound. Dimitri going to bring it back himself. He's going to go to Moser. To Oliver, back to Moser. Moser goes off a screen. He's going to reset things with 15 on the clock. Crosses over, gets to the basket, but misses. I think he was a little surprised at how open he got. Here's Bordeaux with it. Thought about a three, goes cross court. Moore Pierce to Whiteside, hands off. Moore Pierce for three, maybe a long two. No good, but Rake keeps it alive to Whiteside. Whiteside is going to be fouled as he came through the lane.
Alma giving it everything they've got right now to claw back.
They are.
Down by 13 in the first half, able to claw back. They took the lead at one point here.
Foul was on Gannon. Bordeaux will sit down for what I would assume is going to be a short rest based on the energy he's brought so far. Bush looks to get it in from under his own basket, goes up top, Diamond, foul away from the ball, and it's going to be on Moore Pierce. Oh, Rake, excuse me. Third on Rake. That's going to get Alex King up off the bench. And Rake will sit down. Okumbo will control things now for the Yeoman. Brings it across the timeline. He's got Diamond on him. They go inside. Radosinovic, and he's going to be fouled from behind by Whiteside, and I don't think Brandon hit him, actually.
I don't think he did either, but it's one of those plays, just like on a shot, if you swing down, just the act of him wrapping around the guy's body there. I think it actually was a clean steal, like you said, but
that is the team's seventh foul, so Dimitri Radosinovic will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Cliver checks back in for Alma. 47-40, Oberlin on top here. Radosinovic's first one rattles out. And Bush grabs the rebound for Alma. Gives to Diamond, to King. Goes Whiteside out on the right side. Back to King, to Cliver. Cliver going to try to drive in, goes in strong, puts it up, nobody's fouled. That's going to be Oliver's third. An excellent foul shooter, Cole Cliver, will go to the line for two. Cliver was perfect on Tuesday night from the line and well over 80% a year ago at 86.6. Cliver's first shot up and no good. Just when we praise the foul shooting.
You jinxed it.
Otos Tavic back in there, also Knowles. Okumbo sits down along with Oliver.
Rake will head to the scorer's table to check back in after getting worked on again for a separate area of blood, I believe.
Cliver's second one is good. He's got 8. Scots are hanging in there, still within 6. It feels like it's gotten more than that, but Oberlin hasn't been able to score down on their end recently. They've been stuck on 47 for a while.
They have, and Alma hasn't been able to close that thing up.
Moser with it to Knowles. He goes to Radosinovic, and Radosinovic is going to be called for an offensive foul.
I wondered when that was going to be called because he's been doing it all night.
He has been.
He gets that left arm wrapped around the defender, and you can't do that.
Yeah, he just wrapped around Rake or Whiteside, excuse me, and tried to go around.
He used it as a hook to keep his defender on his hip.
Bush with it to Cliver. Whiteside. Rake with it to Diamond over on the right wing. Diamond goes inside for Rake along the baseline, makes one move, goes up, no, but Otos Tavic is going to be called for a foul, and he's going to roll an ankle a little bit as well, but he's okay.
I'll tell you what, Brandon Rake has been taking a beating tonight.
He has been.
Just 2 points on the scoreboard, but man, he's been all over the floor.
Yeah, Otos Tavic and Oliver have played him very physically so far. Rake's first trip to the foul line here. It's Georgie's second foul.
And a guy Brandon's size, that's how you got to play him.
Yep.
I mean,
first foul shot up, back iron, no.
he's going to be bigger and stronger than most people he goes against, so you've got to give it right back to him if you stand a chance. And he's done a good job
Rake as
bottling
a
him up.
senior is huge now for sure. Rake's second foul shot up off the window and good.
Backboard.
Give him 3. And Alma back within 6, 47-41. 47-42, they're within 5, excuse me. Whiteside with it. Goes Otostovic, he's going to drive in on Rake, put away a fall-away jumper. Back iron, no. Whiteside on the run out here. He's going to hold things up a bit. Bush, hands to Cliver. Cliver's got Moser on him, and Moser's going to be called for a foul, which I didn't think he got him either, but that's going to be a 1-and-1 for Cole Cliver. Wolf Moser called for a foul, trying to poke it away from him.
Yeah, a couple big free throws here for the Scots. They've let Alma hang around in this game and almost got to take advantage of that, close this gap.
Front end of the 1-and-1 for Cliver, up and short. Cole's missed 2 out of 3 here. Oberlin back with Knowles. He's in a hurry, but he's going to turn it over to Whiteside. Whiteside calling for a timeout, and he gets it. Great job by Brandon Whiteside. So we will take that timeout along with them. 47-42, Oberlin back after this. (47-42), Oberlin leading the Alma Scots with 8:18 to go in this game. Alma just hanging around right now. They'll have the basketball down under the Oberlin basket. Bordeaux, who's come back in. Gonna go to Bush. They go back to Bordeaux. Rake along the baseline. Goes back to Bordeaux. 8 on the shot clock. Cross court, Bush with 5 on the shot clock, and for the second game in a row, they're going to say Peyton Bush was standing out of bounds when he caught that pass. So an empty possession for the Scots, and Oberlin with Yuki Okumbo. Okumbo will try to get things going again. This is a nice pass inside to Radosinovic from Otostovic, and Radosinovic puts it in. He's got 13. Bordeaux with it, drives in. He's going to go with a little runner, no. And a blocking foul is going to be called on Knowles, and that is absolutely awful.
That's pretty bad. He was standing in one spot. Bordeaux went up, I think, expecting that initial contact to come earlier. He tried to avoid him, and I think he leaned right into the defender.
Yeah. There was zero expectation that a blocking foul would be called there.
Yeah.
Bordeaux's foul shot no good, and the Scots struggling from the line here in the second half.
I mean, especially that whistle came a little late, and usually when that happens, you're expecting that late charge.
Yeah.
But called the block.
Bordeaux hits the second. He's got 5, 49-43 Oberlin with 7:35 to go. Okumbo with it. This is Moser, Otostovic. Knowles now, goes off a screen. Radosinovic for 3, back iron, no. Whiteside's gonna have to try to run down the rebound, a big collision, and they're gonna say off Whiteside, out of bounds.
I don't know how that possibly could have went off Whiteside.
I don't know how it would have gone to the right if it went off Whiteside. There's one player coming this direction, one going this way.
Yeah. he hit it back into the Oberlin player, who then hit it out of bounds.
Oberlin's going to call a timeout here.
That called it was behind the play, so
we'll take it with him. It's a full timeout. 49-43 Oberlin. Back after this. Back here at Art Smith Arena, 49-43, Oberlin hanging on to a lead against the Alma Scots, and the teams are kind of adding points one at a time here in the last 7 or 8 minutes here, Craig. It's really slowed into a kind of a slow slog here.
It has, and I've said it a few times, but I'll say it again. Alma has got to take advantage of that.
They do.
Oberlin has been kind of scoring at will at times, and they've now slowed down, almost got to go on that late half run like they did in the first half.
Well, that would be ideal.
Still just 2 possession lead, but
Oberlin with it here. Okumbo. Otostavich to Moser. Moser thought about a 3. Otostavich has got it back. He's got good position, goes up, and I think Diamond
that's great
altered
defense
the shot.
by Diamond.
And here come the Scots back the other way. Whiteside with it out. Diamond, long 3 on the way.
He'll do it all.
Nate Diamond with a big triple.
Big
Scots
stop.
within 3.
Big stop, big shot.
I can't believe Diamond got up to block that shot on the other end.
He got up on that one.
Okumbo with it to Moser. Into the corner, Knowles. Otostavich. Moser. Otostavich wide open for 3. He's got another one.
You can't leave him open. It doesn't matter where on the floor, he'll hit it.
Georgi Otostavich with 14. Oberlin back up by 6. Cliver with it. Trying to drive. Goes to Bordeaux. Back to Cliver. Rake just decks Otostavich with a left elbow. And he'll be called for his 4th foul.
I mean, he decked him, but that's what he's been doing all day.
Yeah.
He's sitting down in the post. It's physical. They've allowed that to happen for the entire game. And now they're going to call a 4th foul on Rake in a big moment.
Otostavich and Rake both arguing their points with the officials. And here's Okumbo to Moser. He wants a 3. This would be a big one. Back iron, no. Rebound run down by Diamond. To Bordeaux, 5:42 to go. Scots trailing by 6. Cliver with it, goes inside for Rake, who stayed in the game. To Bordeaux, Diamond now. Whiteside over in the right corner. He's going to drive in, get it out, Cliver. Over to Bordeaux, he's going to put up a 3 and be way short. Okumbo with it, 5:20 to go. Here's Moser, Radisinovic to Moser. Moser's going to drive in, go out Okumbo. Otostavich, Radisinovic with it now. Has his pass tipped. Otostavich gets it. Moser with 8 on the shot clock. He's going to take a long 3, no good. Diamond the rebound. Scots need a bucket here. Whiteside with it in transition. He's going to go all the way in, have his shot blocked, and a terrible foul is going to be called against Snipes Ray. They must be saying he got him with the off arm.
They're going to call the body on that.
I think that's the only thing that I could imagine.
He hit him down low and then swung down on it. But I don't know how you left Whiteside so wide open on the break there.
No, I don't know either.
leading scorer tonight, and you just left him wide open, let him drive it in.
Whiteside will shoot 2. First shot is up. Front iron, no good. And if the Scots had just hit their foul shots here, this would be a whole different game.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Bordeaux sits down. Williamson in. And Whiteside will shoot 1 more. Second shot up. That one's good for Whiteside. He's got 15 to lead the way.
Got to dig in here. Get a turnover.
52-47 Oberlin. Moser with it, who has been cold from the outside. Almost traveled with it. Radosinovic with it now to Moser. Moser's going to go all the way to the bucket. Kick it out. Radosinovic extra pass. Otostovic for 3. No good. Air ball off the right side there. And the Scots do get the stop.
That was great ball movement. Got it to the open man up top, and that's the guy you want shooting.
It is, yeah. Diamond with it for the Scots. Rake up top to Cliver. Whiteside goes off a screen, now goes off another screen, gets inside, gives it off to Rake, who has the ball poked away and out of bounds, and it goes off of Rake. Goes off of Rake as it goes out of bounds. And guess who tapped that away as Rake was going up to dunk it? Yuki Okumbo.
This kid is everywhere tonight. I mean, he didn't touch Rake. He just
No, he didn't.
Swiped in there, got that ball. Rake brought it down with one power dribble, and that's all it took to get the swipe.
Radosinovic thought about a 3, almost traveled with it. Otostovic to Okumbo. Okumbo going to go to Otostovic. Otostovic going to put up a mid-range jumper and just bury it. Wow, what a shot.
That's tough if you're the Scots, because that's textbook defense by Williamson, and he just rose up and hit it right in his face.
Oberlin's going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. Back to the Art Smith Arena after this. .349 to go here at Art Smith Arena. Oberlin leading by 7, 54-47. Scots will have the basketball. And again, they need a bucket. A 3 would go an awful long way here. Cliver will control things for Alma. He's going to drive in, kick it out. Williamson, he's open for 3, and he's got it. Just what the doctor ordered. Second 3 of the afternoon for Isaiah Williamson, 54-50. Alma within 4. Here's Moser with it, directing traffic to Knowles. Radosinovic posting up, they couldn't get to him. Otostovic with it to Moser. Moser is going to fall down, but he gets it to Okumbo, and Okumbo's going to cruise in uncontested for a layup.
Thought they were going to call Rake on his 5th foul there. But instead, Oberlin gets an easy layup.
Yes, they do. Cliver's going to take a mid-range jumper, front iron. No, Rake the rebound out to Williamson. Back to Cliver. Diamond, Whiteside in the corner, pumps a 3, gets to the rack, puts it up. Blocked by Radosinovic, but Rake gets the rebound, goes up strong and is fouled. That was a great block by Radosinovic.
That really was really nice drive by Whiteside there. He's been hitting those jumpers all day and got the defender up or off balance and drove past him. Rake's got to knock these down.
Yeah, he'll shoot 2 here with 2:51 to go in the game. His team trailing by 6. Rake's first foul shot up, no good. Back iron again. That's his miss, is the back iron.
It is, and it always looks nice. And
it does.
It's just a little too much.
His first trip to the line, the second one, he banked in off the window. Rake's second foul shot is up and off the window and good.
Replay.
That may be what he wants to start trying to do.
Yeah.
Okumbo with it. He's going to go to Moser. Otostovic to Okumbo, 15 on the shot clock. Extra pass to Knowles. Up top, 10 on the clock. Radosinovic tries to swing it inside, and a foul is going to be committed by Whiteside on Knowles, and Darian Knowles will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Second foul on Whiteside. Knowles got hit in the face a little bit there, so he's going to take an extra second to compose himself before he shoots this 1-and-1. His team leading by 5. Darian Knowles with 7. Couple of dribbles, shot up and way short. Whiteside grabs the rebound. Scott's with a chance here. 2:25 to go. Cliver with it. He's got Radosinovic on him. He's going to get all the way to the bucket, and he's going to be fouled by Radosinovic. He'll shoot a pair. Cliver, who has missed 2 out of his 3 at the line here tonight, but as we said, is an excellent foul shooter. Will shoot 2. If he makes them both, Scots are within 3. Cliver's foul shot up and perfect. He's got 9, and he'll try to be the second Scot into double figures here with the second. Shot is up and rattles home. He gets the shooter's roll on that one.
Yeah, in his standards, he's had a pretty quiet game tonight, but
he has.
Came up with 2 big free throws for the Scots.
56-53 Oberlin. Okumbo with it to Moser. Radosinovic out on the right wing. Otostovic thought about a 3, didn't take it. To Moser now with 10 on the shot clock. Okumbo to Knowles. Back to Moser with 5 on the clock. He's far away still. He's going to take a long 3, no good. And it's going to go out of bounds. He ended up having to take about a 26, 27 footer there, Craig.
Yeah, that was deep. With a man in his face for a guy who's gone ice cold in the second half shooting the ball. Definitely not the one that Coach drew up.
Minute 40 to go. Scots trail by 3. Cliver with it to Williamson. Williamson's going to drive, kick it back out. Diamond, he's going to try to tie it with a 3, no good. And the rebound comes to Knowles.
Knowles got to step it up on the defensive end here.
And Whiteside will commit the foul on Knowles.
No.
He's going to shoot 2.
Did they call a foul? I don't think they called a foul.
Yeah, they called a foul.
They did? Okay.
Yeah. Maybe not. Full timeout is called, though, so we're going to take it along with them. Back to the Art Smith Arena after this. (56-53) Oberlin on top of the Alma Scots here. Late in the ball game, minute 25 to play here. It will be Oberlin basketball out of the timeout. You were right, they didn't call the foul on Whiteside.
Yeah, it just kind of looked like it because Whiteside put the pressure on right as he crossed half court, but whoever it was that had the ball there, Knowles, I guess, called the timeout right when he crossed half court.
Knowles will be the inbounder from in front of the scorer's table. Gets it into Okumbo. Yuki Okumbo with it, gives it off to Knowles. Knowles, Otostovic, Okumbo, to Moser with 10 on the clock. Moser dribbling in, going to kick it out. Knowles with it with 5 on the shot clock. He goes in. He's going to be fouled on the floor, I think, by Cliver. Regardless, that's going to be 2 shots.
Well, I thought the foul was on Whiteside.
And it is. You're right.
Is that who it was on?
Yep.
Okay, that's who it should have been on. He got past Cliver, and then there was some contact as he started to gather himself for the layup.
First shot is good for Knowles. Give him 8 and a 4-point lead for Oberlin. These are big foul shots for Darian Knowles. Second one on the way. Back iron, no. Williamson the rebound. 1 minute to play in the ball game. Cliver with it. Last time these two teams met, Scots trailed by 6 with under a minute to go, so they're better off here. Williamson with it for 3, no good. And the rebound is going to come to Otostavich, and Rake is going to foul him. He'll be finished.
Fouled out. He fouled out grabbing the basketball, apparently.
He did.
Goodness.
So Georgi Otostavich will shoot 2. He leads the way with 16 in this game. And he could hit 2 big ones right here. Otostavich's first shot is on the way and good. And ready for the second one here. That one is up and also good. 18 for Georgi Otostavich.
Far from over, but Alma needs a quick one here. You can't force it. Try to drive, maybe kick something out if it's not there.
Yeah, Oberlin by 6, 48.9 seconds to go. Cliver with it for the Scots.
There's the drive.
And he's going to be fouled. So he'll shoot 2 free ones. I think it's going to be on Hassan Snipes Ray. So it'll be 2 shots for Cole Cliver with 44.7 seconds. And the Scots being able to, get free shots with the clock stopped, that's the best case scenario.
Absolutely.
Only 3 seconds ran off the clock there. Cliver's first shot on the way, and good. He rattles it home again. He's definitely not himself from the foul line today, but he's able to get him home, so timeout called by the Scots. It will be a full, so we'll take it with him back for the finish after this. (59-54), Oberlin on top of the Alma Scots here with 44 seconds to play. Cole Cliver will be at the line to shoot 1 more, trying to bring his team within 4 after the timeout. And I think the Scots are probably going to have to foul regardless, as Oberlin could bring it down to 14 seconds if they ran everything off the shot clock.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't know off the top of my head without looking at it what their foul situation is for the 5 that are out there. Obviously, they're in the double bonus, but I don't know.
Everybody else is fine for the Scots.
Okay. Whiteside's got a few, doesn't he?
He's got 2, maybe 3.
I
think he's only got 2.
He's probably at 3, but
maybe 3.
Either way,
but
none of that matters at this point.
No.
You've got to foul, keep that time on the clock, and get as many opportunities on the offensive end.
First things first. Cliver needs to hit the foul shot. It's on the way, and he does hit it. Scots will press.
Go for the steal initially here, and then I think you foul.
They get it into Otostovic to Moser.
They won't.
Back, Otostovic. He's going to throw the home run ball to Radosinovic, and Radosinovic is going to have to be fouled from behind, and Radosinovic is jawing right at Williamson.
Well, he got the two-hand shove right in the back, which is never going to be a thing somebody's a favorite of, or a fan of, but
he's got to know not to come at him in that case, though. We'll see if they're going to call a flagrant or not. I don't believe they are. Foul will be on Williamson, and it is intentional. So an intentional foul called on Isaiah Williamson.
I always hate that call because obviously it's an intentional foul. Everybody in the gym knows he's trying to foul there. Do I like the two-hand shove in the back? Absolutely not, because you always want to keep guys safe, but he's trying to make a play there. I mean, the clock's ticking. He's trying to make a play for his team.
Radosinovic makes the first one, makes it 60-55, 38.5 seconds to go.
It's not like these two have been going back and forth all game, and Williamson just hauled off and decked him.
Radosinovic misses the second one, though. So 60-55, but Oberlin will get the basketball. Scots are going to need a steal here. Oberlin will get 20 on the shot clock. They get it into Otostovic, and he misses it.
Miss.
And now the Scots are in business here. Cliver back the other way. And a blocking foul is going to be called. Cliver will shoot two. You can't foul him there if you're Wolf Moser. You just got to watch him go by.
Big miss and a big foul. I thought Alma was going to take a timeout when they got across half court, but
I can't believe Otostovic shot it that quickly.
He had a little baby there, and he botched it.
So Cliver with a chance to make it a three-point game. 30.6 seconds to go. He needs both of them. First foul shot is up and good.
Nobody else you want shooting these free throws if you're
No,
Alma.
there's not. Scots are going to take another timeout. This one will be a full timeout. We'll take it with them back after this. (60-56) with 30.6 seconds to go in this one. Cole Cliver at the line to shoot a second shot, try to bring the Scots to within 3 here. And he does exactly that.
Now you tighten the defense up.
Having trouble getting it in is Oberlin. They do get it into Radosinovic. He's fouled immediately. He almost traveled with it. And Radosinovic will shoot two, 29.3 seconds to go. He split a pair of foul shots a moment ago. He's got 14 points on the night.
Say he'll try to redeem himself after missing that second one.
Radosinovic, first foul shot up on the way, and good. That one's perfect. Back up by 4 is Oberlin. Otastovic checks out.
Still tons of time if you're Alma.
Snipes Ray back into the ball game. Here's Radusinovic for the second one. That one's up, in and out, no good. And here come the Scots again, trailing by 4.
Go.
Shot clock did not go to what on earth was the call? Something to do with the shot clock, I think.
The shot clock was off.
Well, it should have been on because there were 30.6 seconds left, I believe, something like that.
Right,
but you can't just stop the clock and take 2 seconds away from Alma either.
I don't know what just happened there. I don't know what happened.
29 seconds. Alma doesn't really lose anything, but Oberlin gets the chance to set the defense.
They lost the momentum they had there, and now they get to set the defense, like you said. So that's bigger than what it may look like in the scoreboard.
Cliver, step back 3, in and out, no. Rebound, fought for, and it's going to come to Knowles, and Knowles, they're going to get a timeout on the floor.
How's that not a travel?
Really should have been.
He slid 3 feet with the ball.
Really probably should have been a traveling violation there. But the timeout is called instead, and Oberlin's in business here, up by 4. Cliver got a good look at that step back 3, just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, got a good look. I thought it was going to drop in off that front iron.
So did I.
But man, if you're the Alma coaching staff, you've got to just be beside yourself right now, because Alma didn't necessarily have numbers off of that missed free throw, but anytime you can have your momentum running and you don't allow the defense to get set, you're going to take those odds, especially with a guard like Cole Cliver on your team.
Yeah. The calls and the officiating have all gone against the Scots here in this last minute or so.
Got to fight through it. Find a way to win it, though.
That's all you can do. You're going to have to get a steal on the inbounds play here, though, I think.
Yeah, you're all out denying, swiping everything, and you're following immediately if you don't get it.
61-57 is our score. Oberlin on top. They will have the basketball along the sideline near midcourt.
With some of the shooters the Scots have, 6 points, even if Oberlin goes to the line, knocks them both down, you're still not out of it.
Yep, 17.6 seconds left in the game. Knowles will inbounds. He's going to be guarded by Bargesser along there. They get it in to Okumbo, who's fouled immediately with 16.2 seconds. Yuki Okumbo will shoot 2. He's got 9 points so far. Okumbo, the 5'8" freshman out of Crossroads High School in Los Angeles. Oh boy, he just calmly stepped up and quickly hit the first one.
Yeah, that wasn't a problem.
No, not in the least.
I think I'd pull the Oberlin players back if I were them. Get your defense set up.
Kumbo's second one also perfect. He's got 11. Oberlin by 6 with 16.2 seconds to go. Cliver letting the ball roll for as long as he can. And he's going to be fouled by Radusinovic, and that's not a good foul by Radusinovic.
Not at all, no.
Radusinovic just came up and clocked him 30 feet away from the basket.
Yeah, just like you said a little while ago, the biggest thing Alma would need right now is to be able to put points on the board without the clock running. And
they've been able to do it
they'll do
quite a bit here. Cliver hits again from the foul line. He's been great down the stretch now. He's got 15. Diamond sits down. King comes in for defense. Bargesser out there for defense as well. Cliver's second one is up and rattles home. And Scott's down by 4 again now, 13.3 seconds to go. They get it into Moser. Whiteside will foul him immediately with 12.3. So only 1 second comes off the clock. And Wolf Moser will come down to shoot a pair.
Alma going a little offense, defense here with their subs, trying to get some of their shooters back in.
Williamson and Diamond will come back in. One of the longest final minutes of a game I ever remember.
It is, and what's Cliver up to now for points? Because
he's got 16 to lead the way for the Scots all of a sudden.
He's racked up at least 9 points here in the last minute just from his free throws.
Moser's foul shot's good. Oberlin back up 5 with 12.3 seconds. Moser getting ready to put the second one up. That one's on the way and also good. Give Wolf Moser 7 for the afternoon.
Need a quick one.
And pressing.
Need a quick one.
Yep, 8 seconds now. Whiteside goes down, probably traveled with it. Corner 3 for Williamson, in and out, no good. Radosinovic the rebound with 1.6 seconds to go. He's fouled and Oberlin's gonna get the victory.
That ball was all the way in the basket. And
it was down, wasn't it?
Williamson, and there would have still been about 4.5 seconds on the clock, I think, had that gone in.
So Dmitry Radosinovic will shoot 2 with 1.6 seconds to go. His team's going to move to 2-0 on the season with a hard-fought victory here at Art Smith Arena.
Yeah, really impressive win. I thought that they came out and they kind of laid the foundation for how this game was going to go right from the tip.
They did.
They came out and
he hits the first one.
Put the pressure on the Scots all game.
Second one also good. 67-59.
2 for
Cliver
2.
going to heave up another three-quarter quarter.
No.
Doesn't get this one. So 67-59 is our final. Oberlin victorious over the Alma Scots. We'll take a break, come back to wrap it up right after this.